and gentlemen.
All right, guys, so this is Jake versus Phil in tonight's last.
Two-man ninja, one-man me.
They're actually going to go box versus box, 5 boxes each. And we're going to pick their sides right now. You ready? Okay, Jake is on the right. All right, so this is Jake and this is Phil. At the end of this video, we're giving this away. It's just for the people who are watching live right now. But I posted a link in the chat. If you go to that video, leave a polite way to contact you. You know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll give you that card. So I'm going to random it, okay? So, but not until the end of this video. So, actually, I better figure out how to do that. YouTube comment picker, I think is what I'm looking for. There it is right there. Well, does that one work? Dang, I can't remember which one works. YouTube random comment picker. All right, it was like, there it is right there. I found it. Pickawinner.co. That's the one I'm going to use. And let me go grab that link so I have it and post that in there. Okay, so I won't fetch it or anything until we're ready. So this is Phil. This is Phil. So we're going to do it live right at the end of the video, okay? So make sure you leave a way to contact you. If you don't do that, you can't win. All right? But your way of contact can be, hey, I'm watching you live right now. So that'll work. That's perfectly fine. All right, so Phil on the left, Chris Bryant, Kristen Stewart. So good luck, guys. You know, I hope you could both win 2.5 boxes. I have not talked about Bowman First Edition tonight. From what I had heard, it was only going to be pack form, but apparently it's not. Apparently there's going to even be boxes. Eduardo Nunez, I do have, I have put a standing order in with Blowout. So assuming they get, you know, enough packs to fill my order, which I think is probably safe, I'm going to get some for sure. I'm going to try to get some all 3 days. You know, hopefully I can win and get some, you know, while they're live. I don't know though, because it's really hard to do because, you know, they don't like announce it or anything. All right, that was a horrible box, Phil. So Phil's got Eduardo Nunez purple and Tuki Toussaint. This is Jake. Let's see if Jake can do any better here. Alex Gordon. Chris Shaw. I like Chris Shaw very much, but I don't think he sells very well. Willie Adames. Austin Meadows, JD Martinez, and Stroman. Joey Votto. San Diego Padres Sluggers. I think that's probably the winning card. I'm not sure though. We're gonna double check, but my instincts say that's the winning card. Neither one of these boxes were what you were hoping for. Though Chris Paddock, that's probably the best card. Is the Chris Paddock. So I think that's probably what you're playing for, is the Paddock. The Eduardo Nunez is a World Series card. Chris Shaw, I don't think that stands up. I think it's the Tukey or nothing. So I'm gonna go over here to my screen, and I'm gonna put in Tukey here. And the Tukey auto sold for $14 April 11th and $425 on April 1st. So a 10-day split, and it's So if we, if we divided those up, it'd be $9, which is more than it's sold for previously. Normally it's like a $5 to $7 auto. But those are 10 days apart. One's an auction and one's a best offer. So I'm gonna say, like $9. 14 is the highest it's ever gone for. Let me see what if we can get this purple to show up. No, we can't. The San Diego Sluggers card does not show up at all. So let's look at Shaw. I might have talked him up a little bit. $10, $12.50, $9, $8. I definitely talked him up quite a bit. So he's been climbing from a $5 auto up to $12.50 and then $10. And then Tukey 2 cent has been climbing also, $4.25, $14. If we take the two most recent auto sales, which are the highest they've been, the Tukey's gonna win at 14, and then the Chris Shaw has a 10 and a 12.50 and a 9. So, I mean, I think we have to give it to the Tukey. I thought this card would win it, but there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing I can look at, So I guess not. I mean, there's not really a big name on there. Renfro and Hosmer, they're not huge. Unless you're Royals. Unless you're Royals, that's not huge. The Chris Shaw definitely selling for more than it was. To be honest with you, I probably did that. And then the Tukey, they're really pretty close. But I'd have to give it to the Tukey. It wouldn't be fair to average the Tukey down and not average the Chris Shaw down. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give this one to Phil. But it's really close. It's really almost a pass. If you didn't use the autos and went to the purples, the Nunez would win it. But, wow. All right, so Phil, I'm going to give that one to you. I doubt you really care that much because it's not a very good box. Okay, sorry about that, Jake. Honestly, that one could have gone either way. Let's do Jake first. Yeah, I didn't see anything, Phil. Not even a base. Not even a base had sold for that card. I didn't just look for the purple. I mean, I looked base and everything and nothing. At least on 130 point. I don't know how far back that goes. But I know it goes to at least January. Kyle Schwarber. So that's a nice card, Jake. That's a nice card. Not only that, you're going to have another one. So, nice color there on Schwarber. Jake Cave. Jake Cave is the auto. Jake's gotten a lot of Jake Cave lately. In the last couple nights, I've hit him like probably at least four Jake Cave autos. Guzman. At least there wasn't like a really big rookie on the line. You just stole the paddock, that's all. Cozart. One of these will have a big rookie on the line, we'll see. Lindor. Right, yeah, that's exactly what I said, Chad. Miles Straw rookie, that's a nice card. And a Kikuchi rookie. So a couple nice cards there. But you didn't get an extra color. Wow, you had color in the first pack and didn't get another one. But you do have a Schwarber orange. That's probably the card to beat, is the Schwarber orange. And there were a couple, lower end rookies in there. All right. Tulowitzki, Dylan Bundy. And damn. Like I said, sometimes there's a big card on the line. What is 300, 350, something like that for the Vladdy. So Phil has a big card on the line, but Jake has an orange Kyle Schwarber. Ray Black shouldn't be a factor, not really. But we'll double check. Obviously, the prices, they change daily, so we'll double check. I can definitely be wrong. Tarpley rookie. I think I hit Phil the Tarpley Superfractor one day. This is a few days ago, but when Moncada. Wow, which one sells for more, Moncada or Schwarber? Wow, that's a tough one. Jake, I think it would be Moncada, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look it up. Schwarber orange, Jake Cave auto against the Ray Black, which whoa, sorry, it almost jumped against the Ray Black, and then Moncada. I want to say Moncada wins, but one thing I know about Sapphire, it can go either way. So we're going to put Moncada in and see what happens. There's a purple that's only sold for $5 and an orange that went for $11.50. See, isn't that weird? But you know, the orange is probably a more desirable card. But $11.50 is less than I thought. So less than I thought. $11.50 is the only orange sale that I see. There was a red. We won't consider the red, obviously, but there was a red back in January. Went for $51. Let's look up Phil's auto. That might be, I mean, it might be better. A Ray Black? I don't think so. It didn't used to be. Yeah, $6.85 and $7, and then $1.30. So, I mean, geez. Don't sell Ray Black autos at auction. That much I know. So, I'm going to look up the Schwarber and see what that does. And I've got one orange for $20. Yeah, that's the only sale. One orange for exact same card. One orange for $20. March 19th too. So, you know, a month ago. I'm not going to look anything else up. I think your auto, well, you know what? Sure, let's look up the auto too. Just so we have the information. $349 was the last auto sale. I think that's a steal. If you can get the Jake Cave Sapphire auto for $349, buy it all day long. All day long. Before that, it had gone for $750, $750, $13, $9.99, $6.50. So yeah, if you can get it for less than $7, buy it all day long. I really believe that. That's the honest God truth. I'm giving this one to Jake, which means Jake steals the Vladdy. Yeah, Jake steals the Vladdy. So that's a monster comeback for Jake. Only one sale on the Schwarber, so it's all I could use. It was one orange for $20. And Moncada went for a lot less than I thought, just $11.50. So Jake, monster steal right there. And Vladdy is gone. All right, guys, so this is, let's use these two. I'll pull these two down here. This is the third. We're 1-1 right now. You can buy my JK cards. You've got enough of them, right? And all right, so this is Phil. He's got a Duggar rookie. Didi Gregorius, Aaron Nola. This break right here was really expensive. Mark Kana. Both guys spent almost $2,000. Don't just stand there. Buster Posey. 325 times 5. So what is it? Son of a gun. Phil again. Phil has a Tatis, but his color is not good. Phil's got a $650 base card, $1,000 graded on the line, and right now he has nothing to show for it. Oh man, Phil, there's your auto. There's your auto. It's not color either. Makes me really nervous, Phil. Oh man. Phil, I'm really rooting for you. Miles Straw, rookie. That's a nice card. I don't, I hated it enough when somebody loses a big card. I can't imagine somebody losing 2 big cards in a row. But Phil, right now, all you've got is Mark Kana. Okay, Jake. Here you go, Jake. Jake's got an Otani, so, you know, he's risking something. Not quite Tatis risk, but he's risking something. Whew. He'll be fine. Steve Pearce. I'm not 100% sure, but if I had to bet, I would say that the Steve Pearce beats the Mark Canha. So it comes down to Jake's auto. Phil wants Jake's auto to be horrible, and Jake wants his, oh my gosh. Jake wants his auto to be Vladdy, and Phil wants Jake's auto to be Cedric Mullins. Aaron Judge, that's a nice base card. That's a nice card. Son of a gun. You know who needs this card? You know who needs this card, Jake? Whitney. Whitney needs this card. She actually needs the super, but the red will do. 1 of 5, Jake. 1 of 5. Your Steve Pearce is to 25. Jake, neither one of those cards are going to matter. Neither one of those cards are going to matter. Phil's got Mark Canha. Orange, it's not going to matter. Phil, this has to be big. It's got to be really big. This is Jake's auto. Greg says he'll buy it. You've got a buyer, Jake, in the chat if you want. Wow. So Jake, you steal again from Phil. Jake's boxes, well, this box actually had a red auto in it, but Phil's boxes have had $1,000 in 2 base cards, and Jake stole both of them. Damn. Wow. So congratulations, Jake, on the monster steals. Absolutely monster steals. It's now 2-1 Jake, but that's not even really the story. It's really, you know, all Jake all the time at the moment. All right, 4. This is Jake right here. Jake's on the right. Phil. Phil's like, I got enough Tatis. Don't worry about it. Let's see if you can steal something big here, Phil. You're going to have to steal something big. You know what you're going to have to get? He's going to have to get Eloy and Keston, right? And then you steal it with like a horrible box. Let's start with Jake this time. All right, this is Jake. Shane Green. These are so stressful. You imagine? Feels like, whatever. Another red. Wow, I know a guy. Max Muncy and Cody Bellinger red. 2 of 5. So probably you got a buyer for both reds there. Jake. In Kevin Newman, that's not terrible, but I bet you the red Dodgers is going to sell for better. I believe so anyway. Iglesias. Puig, Urias rookie. Jake's just had a ton of reds the last 2 boxes. Byron Buxton. Tanaka, Masahiro Tanaka. And Hunter Renfroe. So you've got a red Dodgers card, Jake. I don't know really what it sells for. And then you've got Kevin Newman. The Pirates guys, they don't sell for bad money. I mean, they're not going to pay for your box, but I think Mitch Keller sells for more than Newman, but I don't know. All right, let's see what Phil's got. Eric Hosmer for Phil. I know a guy. Tampa Bay. Mitch, I just told you he sold for more. Mitch Keller. So Phil's coming out swinging, but he's got that red, Phil. I don't really know. Willie Peralta purple. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is what. Tortuga. Phil's got a Tortuga. Arenado. And David Fletcher. And last pack. So nothing big out of these two boxes. Not really. Nothing big. I think that the red would normally win, but maybe there's no sales. I don't know. Last time I thought that one of those combo cards would win, and it didn't. So let's see if there's any sales even. There is. There's a purple for 40. A purple for 40 of that card. And it's probably Greg that won it. To be honest with you. It was probably Greg that won it. I don't know. I'm just making that up. I'm not even going to look up the Mitch Keller. You know that if the purple's a $40 card, you have to say the red is at least a $40 card. And honestly, it's probably even more than that. So that's a huge card for a Dodger fan. And I know a Dodger fan in the chat. I know a guy. And Phil, I've got to give it to Jake again. So, Jake, congratulations. Phil, you got to win one. Here you go, buddy. I mean, you won one, but it wasn't really a good one to win. Here we go. Phil said they said Phil's got to wipe away his tears with his Tatis rookies. Put one superfractor and I, Phil. One superfractor and I. You can't prove anything. I told you. Well, if you've got the purple, you probably need a red in your life. That's all I know. Phil, Kendrys Morales. And you might have another one. Another color, anyway. Come on, Phil. I'm rooting for you. Not only am I... Not only am I rooting for you, I hope you get some cards to steal, you know? I want you to sneak in there and take from poor Jake in this next war. Like one of the Tatis and Vladdy boxes. You know what I mean? Those are really rare. Get a Tatis Vladdy box, Phil. That's a Nick Senzel. That's a nice card. Right now, that's basically what you're playing for, is that Nick Senzel. Brandon Belt. Altuve, the cheater, is in here. And last pack, get a bonus color. There should be, and there is. Suarez, he hits a lot of home runs. Suarez, I don't know if that, translates into sales or not. But Phil's got Doggy Door, Suarez, and Kendrys Morales. Let's see what Jake has. So secretly, between you guys, don't tell Jake I said this. Acuna, that's a nice card. And Kershaw. I want Jake to have like a great base box and then lose it. Ray Black, we already know what that sells for. More than I thought, that's for sure. Michael Givens. I don't think that wins. So now you need a big card so Phil can win it. You've got Glaber. Glaber and Acuna. I'm not sure what they are, but I think together they're, in the $100 range together, I think. That's something. Mancada. Kevin Pillar. Brendan Rodgers. There's another rookie. So you're nickel and diming your way up. Hit a big card right here. Hit a big card. Big card. Big card. Or, you know what? Just stick with the Glaber and the Acuna. Okay, so you've got Michael Givens. He looks good in orange. I'll give you that. And then you've got the Ray Black. Michael Givens doesn't really have anything going for it. Just a vet pitcher. Suarez is a slugger and a good one. Jacob Nix is he likes to break into houses when he's drunk. Through the doggy door. And Kendrys Morales, he's had a pretty good career. Lots of good numbers throughout his career, but I don't think he sells for that much, honestly. I think the last couple years have not been good for him. So I'm going to go look real quick. First off, I know that the Ray Black, I already looked up Ray Black, so he should be right here somewhere. Yeah. Ray Black, $6.85, $7. I'll take 7. I'll call it 7. And then Givens, I would be surprised if Givens is in here with, more than a couple dollars. A purple went for $11.99. $11.99 Michael Givens. Purple. So, I'm going to call that orange. I think it would be fair to call it a $10 card. I think that's actually really high, but that is what we got right there. Suarez, $10.50. $10.50 for the Suarez. Knicks, I don't think Knicks is going to sell very well. Nobody really wants this to buy anybody that's breaking into houses. $6.65, $7 for the Knicks. And then the very last card is Morales Kendrys. Morales. Let's see what we got here. $3.99 for an orange, so he's not really going to matter. I'm going to give it to the Suarez by 50 cents. I think this Michael Givens purple that sold for 12 is, high, but I'll call the orange a $10 card. I think that's fair. I think it's probably more than fair. And Suarez actually sold for $10.50. I'm going to give the win to Phil by 50 cents on a $10 card, and he is going to win the Nick Senzel, which is way more than a $10 card. The Brendan Rodgers, which honestly isn't a big deal, but between Brendan Rodgers, Acuna, and Torres, you're probably looking at around $100, plus the auto and the color and all the base. So congratulations, Phil. I wish I could have gotten you something even bigger, but I couldn't, my friend. I couldn't. All right, guys, let me save this video, okay, guys? Who retired? Did Knicks retire? Okay, let me go ahead and save your video. Thank you very much, guys. That was incredible. Oh, wait, before we go anywhere, I forgot. Hopefully you guys were able to get to that video and leave a comment. I'm about to give away this Chris Bryant. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube later, this is for the people watching live. It'll just take a moment, though. Hang on. All right, I'm going to send you to my screen. Okay. Hey, that's my screen. I'm going to fetch. Include replies. Do not allow duplicates. You ready? Here we go. All right, you ready to pick a winner? 68 comments. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys all like the video. That would be really nice. And bum. Card Trader 4. It looks like you just went and created that account like 10 minutes ago. But Card Trader 4, congratulations. You win. Yeah, you win. Congrats. So that is that, guys. I'm going to send you back to my screen. Hey, there we are. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Card Trader 4, congratulations.
2